Hey y'all, welcome to my crib. That was weird. I hope you guys are doing okay today. I am looking at my frame, making sure I look okay for you guys. Whoop. Take a shot of a drink of water every single time I say you guys. No, let's see. Should we do that? Nope. Is that weird? That's weird. Give me a sec. Did that make anything better? Let's see what that looks like. No. There's too much! Ah! Alright, well, hey everyone. Happy Saturday. Today is one of my shows. It's my only show that I do by myself. This is Horror Hangout. Welcome if you've never been here. I am live on Facebook. Yeah, still Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. I am live on Twitch. Okay, making sure I got all the chats ready to go. If you guys have never seen this, hi everyone on Twitch. You guys are ready. I would never say this, but I was going to say the chat is popping. I would never say that. The chat is here. Thank you so much. If you've never seen this show, Horror Hangout is the show where I basically just hang out with you guys and we talk about horror movies and horror-y things. It's very exciting. Yeah, so this is under just chatting, so there will be no gaming at this time, so I will be gaming later, though. I might be continuing, Slender, The Arrival. I might be doing that, unless I decide to try something else, but I really want to continue that one. We had a lot of fun earlier this week, so make sure that you guys check that out if you have not yet. Hello, Shock Latin, hola, Nerd One, hello all, like your little emoji, Freakish Films, hey, those are my emotes over on Twitch, Critter Nation 3000, Amy Nice Crib, thanks so much, wow, you got some long hair, yeah, you guys, it's funny because my hair was here in January, and I'm very, very thankful to be able to grow hair, okay, I do not take it for granted. Sometimes it is a lot to handle because I'm not used to having this much hair and I have not gone to get it cut. Let's pop this chat. What? Zrakin75, hi. Hey everyone. Hi, Kat on YouTube. Pierre, hello, you're new here. What is up? Question mark? Yeah, I'm very excited. Oh, those are cool emojis. The Mickey M over on YouTube. Now, we've got a lot to get through today. I'm very excited because I have my very first official package that I put together for you guys. Wow, 3 times. Someone have a you guys tally. My God. That is too much. I need something else because I know that some people don't like being referred to as you guys, and I totally get it. Yes, Freakish Films, I do have a package for you. It's a video package, so you should be equally as excited. I was able to chat with the founder and director of Screamfest Horror Film Festival here in LA. And I was able to talk to 3 of the writers, producers, directors for 3 different movies. And I'm so excited because I got to just hang out with them and talk about horror movies. So that video is a package that I put together, and I will be showing that soon. And it's kind of just a little preview to what you can expect in the other 3 videos that I've done. So I have one little happy package, just a Screamfest Horror Film Festival one that you can watch here, and a separate one for each movie. So you guys, that's already up. It's already up on YouTube. It premiered. Do you need it? Okay. It premiered, God, I don't know, an hour ago? What is time? I have a voice lesson right before this, so I literally do that, and then I come here. So, all I know is that today's Saturday. That's it. Hey, Sam, can't wait to watch. Thank you. But yeah, I labeled them different things. We talked about horror movies, obviously. We talked about something that if you guys make it to the end of the video, I would really appreciate it. I talked about mental health a lot and revealed some stuff that I haven't really revealed to anyone. So, you know, hey, we're getting very personal this week. And also with Power Down, got very personal as well. I don't know what it is, but it's happening and I welcome it. So, there's that. And, yeah, I talked about Isabella Gomez. ODAT, One Day at a Time. You should watch it if you have not. Also, one of the best kills that I've ever seen. Some of the best kills that I've ever seen. And Australian horror versus American horror. My face, you have a VCR, so you will send your address. What do you mean? I missed something. Package. Like a tape? I get it. I think. Hi, CM Pepsi, what's up? You really like Power Down, Zrak and 75? Well, that's great to hear. I'm very excited about that. Cool. All right. Hey, on YouTube we got Jatin. Jatin, is that how you pronounce it? Hi. Welcome. You're new to the chat. Deva, let me know how I'm supposed to say this, please. Hi, you're also new here, I want to say. In addition to the package that I'm sharing with y'all and the other stories, I have seen 4 movies. 4, which I say, that's pretty good. That's pretty exciting. And I talk a little bit more about what I've been doing on Twitch, just in case you guys aren't super familiar. And something else. An announcement that I totally forgot to tell you guys last week. For my Halloween show, which is only 3 weeks away? Math. That's how that works. Yes. Okay. Hellblazer79, what's up? Hi. Okay. Let's kick this off with the package. I know I've already kind of introduced it, but it was such a joy to get to talk to these filmmakers and writers and the founder of this festival, because they really just touch on what they love about horror. I asked them what their first horror movie was, like the first one that scared the crap out of them, and I really like their answers. It's always fun asking people that question and then have them kind of just go back into that time of their life and relive that moment of watching the horror movie. I love seeing people talk about that, as well as just, you know, like giving you guys a little peek at what you can expect from these movies and which ones. I recommend watching all of them, definitely. And how you can watch them also. It's just all kinds of information, and I hope you guys enjoy this package. Without further ado, here it is. Hey y'all, you're watching Horror Hangout. Today I'm hanging out with Screamfest Horror Film Festival founder and director Rachel Volofsky. Rachel, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I know you started this festival back in 2001. Kind of just give us an idea of what the world was like when it came to horror film festivals or just horror movies being in festivals.
Horror, just especially around then, it just seemed like it was the bastard child of the industry. For something that made the industry billions of dollars, you say horror, and it was like it's like this disdain, and it was really, you look at so many talented filmmakers, Sam Raimi, Peter Jackson, Wes Craven, who all cut their teeth on horror and have gone on to do other films and within the genre as well. So that was kind of why we champion it and still do today.
I want to first hear from you, being the writer, producer, and director of A Ghost Waits. What is A Ghost Waits about?
Synopsis-wise, it's a guy named Jack, works for a real estate company. He cleans and fixes up rental units, gets them ready to be rented again, and they send him to a troubled property where they can't seem to keep anybody in the house, and he gets there and discovers that it's haunted, and maybe falls in love with a ghost. Hijinks ensue.
My name is Robert Woods, and I am the director of An Ideal Host, and I put it together with my friend Tyler Jacob Jones, who wrote it, and it's a horror comedy that we put together ourselves with no budget, just to see if we could make a horror film, basically, the kind of films that we love to watch. And thankfully, it's seemed to have paid off and gotten into festivals. So now people are out there seeing it, which is crazy.
First, I want to know how you would describe Initiation.
On a personal level or from an audience's perspective?
On a personal level.
I wanted to make a movie that, I saw Scream when I was really young. And I don't know if you've seen Scream, the first Scream, 1996. And it was a horror movie that scared me, but was fun. And I loved the characters, and the cast was amazing. And I, when I got to grad school, in my mid-20s, I just knew that the first movie I wanted to make was an homage to what I loved about the horror genre, but also something that an audience today could relate to.
I want you to reminisce on the first time that you saw a horror movie that scared the crap out of you. What was that movie?
That's a good question. I came to horror pretty late, actually. I grew up a comedy kid. I know the first thing to scare the crap out of me is the opening ghost in the library in Ghostbusters. I was absolutely terrified of her and could not watch that for years. I would put my hands up. Yeah.
I'm not sure if people would consider it a horror film. However, I was 3 years old at the time, and I saw War of the Worlds, 1953, George Powell, and it traumatized me for a good 2 years. I had trouble sleeping. The idea of aliens and extraterrestrials and being completely powerless to do anything about being invaded just shook me to my core.
I don't even know the name of it because I was so young, but all I remember, it was a vampire film. And it was obviously I'm not going to say when, it was a long time ago. But I truly don't remember the name of it. My parents were watching it. My older brother was there, and I don't know how old I was. My God, 5 maybe, And it was, that's all I remember. All I remember is there was an old lady walking down the street, and she's walking her dog, and then this vampire comes and attacks her, and obviously kills her. And it's all I remember. I don't even know what movie it was from because I was 5, for God's sake. And I just ever since I would put the blankets over my neck. I was terrified of vampires.
It was Scream. It was. I was not allowed to watch R-rated films as a kid. My parents, I watched cartoons, and I watched Nickelodeon. I watched Rugrats and Doug, and, cartoons that I just watched Doug the other day, just because I was I'm going to take myself way back, because you can do that with Hulu now. And, I saw Scream. I would say before Scream, a movie that really scared me, or maybe this was after Scream, was Anaconda. I hate snakes. They scared the crap out of me. But what I will say is before Scream, I would watch Dateline or those true crime documentary segments on like, you know, Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer, creepy ass people. And, you know, there's just something about the human mind that draws you to that. And, you know, the stories emotionally touch people on all levels.
Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you for starting such a wonderful film festival. I've been talking to some writers, directors, producers of the movies that you guys are showing this year. And it's just so exciting. It is so exciting to hear about all these movies and to watch them too. Oof, forget about it.
Thank you so much for giving us the support and then supporting the filmmakers in the festival. That's the most important.
Ta-da! We did it! You guys, that was so cool! Woo-woo! Everyone cheer for all of these movies. That was great. That was pretty exciting. That was our very first official package that aired on this show. So for more information on Screamfest Horror Film Festival, which is still going on until Thursday, October 15th, make sure you guys go to screamfestla.com. You guys, it's fantastic. It's so cool to be able to see, one, more horror movies that are brand freaking new. Two, to give voices to people that wouldn't otherwise have a platform to share them, you know, like to have a space for these horror film festivals. And also just continue the conversation going with what was the first horror movie that scared the crap out of you. I will share mine. I know a lot of you guys were saying The Ring. Kat said The Ring over on YouTube. Sam says, yo, OG War of the Worlds is pretty intense, so that checks out. Rugged English, hello, just watching 10 Cloverfield Lane, awesome. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me go over on Twitch. Let me see what Zrakin75. Yep, the library scene in Ghostbusters scared me when I was young as well. The rest of the movie was fine. Yeah, the rest of the movie is not too scary, but that scene is pretty terrifying. Great package. Thank you so much. Thanks, y'all. That was really fun, right? Yeah, Hellblazer79 says maybe falls in love with the ghost. So, again, oh, shut up. Sean Stillwell, The Exorcist when you were 10? That's nuts. For me, it would have to be The Ring. Yeah. Nope, that's not true. Signs. M. Night Shyamalan, what the heck are you thinking? Huh? There's that one moment where the alien moves behind, like in the background of the birthday party, and oh my god, it was so scary. And I just watched Signs maybe a year and a half ago for the first time since I was a kid, and it's still a little like, I don't know how I feel about it, but definitely not as scary. But yeah, I don't know, and I love aliens, you know? Oh, also that one moment where what is it, a knife or a butter knife, I think, like gets slid under the door so that they can see if there's an alien on the other side. It's great. Sprinkles the Dragon Cat said Nightmare on Elm Street scared me good. Yeah, 5 years old. X-Man0025, Ring and the Grudge. Oh, yeah. Sean, yeah, way too young. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching that. Thank you to everyone that I was able to talk to and just geek out about horror with. I really appreciate chatting with y'all. And again, all of those individual packages from A Ghost Waits, Initiation, and of course, I knew I couldn't get it all together. Hold on. I'll get there. This is live. Hold on. A Ghost, which ones did I just say? A Ghost Waits, Initiation. Hold on. Give me a second, because I had my notes here and I just deleted them. Because I was like, cool, we're done. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. This is fun. This is very real. Real, meaning live. Hold on, because I have all of this here. An Ideal Host. Robert Woods. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. I got it. I got it. So again, An Ideal Host, Initiation, and A Ghost Waits. All of those individual packages are alone on YouTube. They're for you guys to consume. This was just a little tiny peek. I really get in depth and talk to them about all kinds of good stuff. So make sure that you guys watch that. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Yeah. I mean, a lot of these movies, remember that they're in the film festival, but they will be coming to streaming service perhaps soon. So as long as, people continue watching them and supporting them, I think that's all that matters, right? So thank you guys so much for watching that. Now moving on. Thank you, Hunter. You have the worst memory in the world, so #can relate. Yeah. Both Twitch and YouTube are poppin', the Mickey M. Let me close out. There's like way too many tabs open. Give me a sec. Okay, here we go. Hyper Sniper over on Twitch. Did you become an affiliate / partner? I became an affiliate. Very exciting. Thank you so much for all of your support. Hellblazer 79. Wait, hold on. What movie was that? What? For me, it was this Mexican luchador flick with El Santo. Santo contra las momias de Guanajuato. It had mummies and they scared the out of me. Oh, I haven't seen that many mummy movies. So there was a bunch of luchador flicks in Mexico. This was one where the wrestlers fought mummies. That's funny. That's really funny. I like that. Xman0025 over on Twitch. Are those spider webs on your bookshelf? Yeah. I welcomed spiders into my home and said, do your thing. And now they're just hanging out. They wanted to be in the shot, so. Okay, now let's go ahead and move forward. Let's talk about the movies that I saw this week. There's 4. What order did I freaking tell you? My God. Today was a lot, and I'm very proud that the package worked. Really? That's the first one? Okay. Because I wanted to... It's okay. So, I'm going to tell you guys about the order... at least the movies that I'm going to be talking about, so stick around so you can hear all my thoughts and opinions and feelings and all that. Okay. Very first one was Tales from the Hood 3, followed by Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. You heard that correctly. Followed by Initiation, and then Black Box. Not to be confused with Bird Box, like I've been trying to say. So, my face, you can lie about the order, we won't know. I know, but I already put these photos in a certain order and sent them to my producer, so I don't want to screw him up. The Mummies of Guanajuato sounds amazing. Yes, Ricochet, it really does. Okay, so let's jump in over on Facebook. We're good. What's up, hair? What is up? Okay, Tales from the Hood 3. Ooh, this is a good time for me to also plug in this other thing that I did. It should be airing Wednesday, but I was able to talk to a few people, to some ladies, about Tales from the Hood, the first one, and just women, and people that identify as women, just being in this space where we talk about movies and critique them, and yeah, so I will be sharing that link. If you're not part of my Discord, make sure that you guys join. I'm gonna drop that thing here on Twitch, and let me do this on YouTube. You know what? YouTube should have a thing so that I could just pop it in there, but it's okay. I'm gonna copy it. I will share the link there. Okay. And it won't expire because I figured it out, so yay. So Tales from the Hood 3, I've talked about Tales from the Hood 2. Tales from the Hood, the first one, was really, really freaking good. Highly recommend. If you watch only 5 movies during Halloween, definitely make sure that this is one of them. The second one was not so great. And you guys are welcome to check out my previous discussions about Tales from the Hood 2. It just missed the mark, and they very much rushed it because this came out right after Get Out. So I was very hopeful for 3 because there was been plenty of time to really think about what they wanted to say and all that good stuff. So I was pleasantly, I really liked it. I really did. There are 4 stories. It's a horror anthology if you guys have never seen Tales from the Hood. There are, it's mainly black actors, which is awesome. I feel like people that are not black tend to think like, oh, well, when it comes to black horror, you've got Get Out and Us, and that's it. And that's not true. We've talked a lot about Candyman, Tales from the Hood, Tales from the Hood 2, Sugar Hill, Blackula, yeah, Blackula, and The Girl with All the Gifts. You know, so there's plenty to watch. So of course, if you guys have never tuned in, this is a great time that I love to talk about horror movies that people might not know about. And this is where we open up that conversation. Hi, Black Raider X1. Hello, I love horror. Is this a good stream? Freakish Films. This is the best stream. Thank you so much. Hellblazer79 came to the right place. Hey, thank y'all so much for being so supportive. Yeah, hi, welcome, Black Raider X1. This is a place where I basically just talk about horror movies and we hang out. Horror hangout. So yeah, Tales from the Hood 3. The first 2 stories are a little bit forgettable, but the last 2, like, whoa, they're really good. They touch on, if you guys have never seen Tales from the Hood at all, they touch on a lot of topical issues. The very, very first one, I believe it's the first story, and the first one touches on police brutality. And you're like, oh, well, when was this made? A very long time ago. So unfortunately, these topics are still very much relevant. With that being said, I think it's very consumable for anyone that wants to watch movies like this. I would say watch Tales from the Hood, Tales from the Hood 3, and if you really still want to get more, then watch Tales from the Hood 2. Yeah, I want to know also if you guys have seen any Tales from the Hood movies. Sprinkles a Dragon Cat. Have you seen Leprechaun 5 in the Hood? No, I have not. Have I seen Leprechaun? I feel like I've seen Leprechaun. That was nuts. That's with Jennifer Aniston, right? That was like one of her first big movies. Hi, hashtag Gracie over on Twitch. Love your use of the emote. Black Raider X1. I started watching old horror movies, to be honest. They are the scariest ones. I'm binge watching them now. Excuse me. Which ones? Because, yeah, I saw, God, it was like one of the first, was it like Frankenstein ones? I believe. The silent one. Ooh! And it was a short one. It was so scary. So I think a lot of people sometimes think that horror has to be this whole huge thing, that the more, we have access to technology and CGI and all that, the scarier it'll get. And don't get me wrong, I agree, yes, but don't count out all the OG horror movies because they are scary and just crazy. Afternoon, everyone. I love how you guys welcome everyone in the chat. I really appreciate it over on Twitch. Yeah, The Omen's really great too. Okay, Sprinkles the Dragon Cat. I saw the first Tales from the Hood. What? Those weren't sentences. I saw the first Tales from the Hood. I have not seen 2 and 3. Highly recommend watching 3. You can watch 3 on Prime, I believe. Prime. And I think it's free.
No, we paid money.
We did. Oh, but it's on Prime. Yes. Video on demand.
Is
So
it on Sci-Fi?
it's gonna be on Sci-Fi. Okay. Sam says Blackula is amazing over on YouTube. Rugged English. Amy, did you apply to what culture? They're looking for editors and stuff. Editors and stuff is kind of vague. I don't know what you mean. I also have 4 jobs. And I like editing some things sometimes, but it's definitely not a full-time job for me that I would like to really go into, you know? I love chatting with y'all and getting to express myself with my face. That sounds weird. But yes. Okay, Black Raider X1 over on Twitch said, I watched The Exorcist, Halloween, and I'm gonna watch The Thing tonight. Hey. Don't need to say the X1. Okay, it's just that I lose my old accounts. Oh, okay. So I can say Black Raider or even Raider. Okay, I'll say Black Raider. The Thing is freaking awesome. Hellblazer79. I know we got plenty of fans that love The Thing here. Hello, it's Nero? Zero. I don't know how to say your name. your handle thing. But hi there. Keep grinding. Have a nice day. Stay. That's not it. Slow down. Stay happy and stay safe. Thank you. You too, and welcome to the chat. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of comments. Hey, Film Freak Kevin. It's okay as long as you're here. It's all good. Hey, someone did something. Hey, new follower on Twitch. Thank you so much. It's Nair0. I don't know if that's how you say it. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, everyone on YouTube, if you join my Twitch, you guys can get a fun little shout out like that if you follow it. Also, if you become a subscriber on Twitch, you get those fun little emotes of me going like, ooh. That's really exciting. And Ghostface, that's right. Oh, I'm so proud of that. Okay. Hoogs, Huzga, ha ha. Hey, you're a director and you have movies. That's great. Well, hey, we talk about horror movies here. Okay, so, yes. I highly recommend watching Tales from the Hood 3. Yes, it is on video on demand. You do have to pay for it, but realistically speaking, guys, like, we would be paying money to go watch movies. So if you want to have that movie theater experience, I suggest getting buttered popcorn if you want. Maybe, I know some people like this. I don't really like M&Ms, but getting M&Ms and just putting them in there and then just sitting on your couch, sitting on your bed, wherever, and just like have that, right? It's almost the same thing. So if that's the only reason stopping you from watching Tales from the Hood, I'm giving you an option. So do recommend it. And I feel like more people need to be talking about Tales from the Hood. That's also what I'm saying. I know that you guys are watching me for me, and I really appreciate it. I also urge y'all to seek out other people of color, black men, women, LGBTQ members, people, to just get another perspective. So again, I really appreciate you guys watching me for me, but I am Latinx, I am Latina, I am white passing sometimes. It depends on the day. And I am a woman, but I also think that we should expand our horizons. So I am talking about Tales from the Hood 3, but also see what other people are saying about it, okay? But do watch it. Do watch it. Highly recommend. I'm hoping to see if I can get a special guest here. We'll see. We'll see. We've done a wonderful thing today having our first package. Yay. So we'll see how we continue growing this fun little community. I am not sure if you guys are aware, but we're trying to come up, and by we I mean our community, all of us, we're trying to come up with a fun little name for us. We've got the Final Fam, like Final Girl, but Final Fam. We've got Haunted Hotties. So if you guys have any thoughts on those names, let me know. Okay, thanks Nightbot. Gonna totally check out some queer horror this month. Definitely. Sidetrack. The half of it is not a queer horror, but it's such a beautiful queer rom-com that tends to go a little bit more dramatic, but highly recommend. It's great. It's on Netflix. Xman0025. Ooh, I just put 2 and 2 together. That's why you were playing Slenderman game, because you like horror stuff. Yeah. It's pretty great. So October is like, woo! It's our Super Bowl month. It's our NBA Finals month, you guys. Okay, quick little side note. If you guys did not see last night's game, it was insane. I live in LA. I'm not necessarily rooting for the Lakers. Like, I think we could use a win, and yeah, but I want a game 7 because the Miami Heat is doing great, and I want these underdogs to win. They've had so many, like, things go against them, and I'm so proud. Yay. Jimmy Butler, we love you. Okay. Also, so does E.T., my cat. Okay. One of my cats. Okay. Haunted Hotties all the way. Okay. Hellblazer 79. Anyone seen Doom Patrol? They have great characters from minority groups and address those issues. Oh. CM Pepsi. Woo! Subscribe with Prime. Yay. Someone mentioned Eminem earlier. I thought you liked Eminem. Yeah. What made it sound like I didn't? Amy rap some Eminem? We'll see. Alright, Rugged English. Oh, you got lots of work. Yeah, that's great. Culture, they're looking for writers, presenters, and editors to create content. Oh. Yeah, I mean, hey, if I have another place to talk about horror, I'm all about that. but we'll see. Yeah, I didn't even hear about that. Vector the Crocodile. Hey! Hi! Fun little fact, some of you guys may know this, but one of my first, or no, that's not true. My imaginary friend was not a human. It was a crocodile. So, your handle makes me happy. Okay, let's move on. Oh, my face. No, I mean M&Ms. M&Ms that people put on popcorn. I don't like M&Ms. But I love M&M. Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, whatever. I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are dust imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand. I'm done. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Oh, wait, really quickly. Film freak Kevin going to watch my 1500th movie tomorrow, which is going to be Lawrence of Arabia. Oh, okay. Kicking it old school. I like it. I like that. Okay. Let's move on because we are chatting it up today, and I really appreciate it, but let's continue going. Okay. The next movie that I'm going to be talking about is Initiation. Right?
No, but okay.
No? What was it? Oh, no, thank you. Thank you. This next movie that I'm going to be talking about is called Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Now, I've spoken to y'all about this before. But if you want me to watch a certain horror movie, you can. You can do that. All you need to do is, one, go to my Discord. Dropping that again over on Twitch. Hello, Discord. There it is. You can also... Cool. There it is on YouTube. Facebook, if anyone's watching. Hey! Ramon! What's up? Whoa. The Stuff? I haven't seen The Stuff. What is The Stuff? What is The Stuff? Here you go, Ramon. You get my Discord as well. Yes. So Discord is a place where you guys can go and request that I watch a horror movie of your choosing. Oh God, my hair's doing the thing again. So all I ask is that you donate $5. I've got a PayPal link thing there. And that's on my Discord. It's under Horror Hangouts, movie requests. So this pick was actually from Ephraim, who is also a Twitch subscriber. So, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Let's get to it, okay? Let me make sure I have all these tabs open. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, you would think would be pretty nuts and wouldn't make sense. But surprise, surprise, zombies really go well with Pride and Prejudice. If you guys have never seen it, I've only seen the Keira Knightley one, and I really loved it. And you know why? Because Mr. Darcy is perfect. He's perfect in it. He's just quiet, mysterious, but then you're like, oh my God, I love you so ardently. Oh. It's just, it's so beautiful. It's one of my friend, Kira. I might mention her later. But you should know her name. Her name's Kira. That's her favorite movie. So I love Pride and Prejudice. So I was a little bit apprehensive, but yeah, it really works. And the Bennett sisters just pull out their swords like it's no big deal. They pull out guns. Actually, it's not swords. It's guns. Right? It's both?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, so they pull out all these things and it's still very much a period piece. And you're like, wait, what? And it just works so well. I love it. My only gripe with it is I've talked about this before. I literally just said it. Is that Mr. Darcy has to be absolutely perfect. Okay? Like, he needs to be Mr. Darcy. That was pretty good. And I did not like the Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. So I was like, nah, whatever. I don't care. But he does a good job with what he's given. He kind of reminds me of Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway? And I don't know how I feel about that. Because, like, now imagine, if you guys have seen it, imagine Colin Mockery as Mr. Darcy. Kind of throws you off a little bit because he's so comedic and like, you know? You should watch Whose Line Is It Anyway if you've never seen it. But it's interesting. Wolf is a name. Women with swords. Guns with swords. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, Freakish Film says, agreed. Mr. Darcy is alright, but everything else works. It does. It does. It does. The the Stuff is Creepy said Rugged English over on YouTube. So, Ramon, someone else knows about the stuff. I might have to watch the stuff, and then we'll see what I think about the stuff. I think it's cool that Efrain was able to introduce me to this movie, because I would, one, have never heard about it. Two, would have probably been like, nah. But it's actually a lot of fun, you guys. And the quality looks great. It's not like some weird version of it. It's not like a spoof or anything weird. Like, it feels like they understood the references of everything, and it's important. And I really like that. Sean Stillwell. Lily James was great. Yeah. I really like Lily James. I feel like she's a really good Elizabeth Bennet. I recently saw the Cinderella remake or live action remake, and I liked her in there, but I think I liked her more as Elizabeth Bennet. She was great. Film Freak Kevin, my favorite book of all time is a zombie novel called The Remaining. It is like my impossible dream to adapt that book one day. Ooh. Well, I wouldn't say it's impossible. Do it. Do it someday. Whose Line Is It Anyway is a fun show, Sprinkles. So just kind of have that in mind. I thank you so much, Efrain, for bringing this movie to my attention, and I'm so glad that I was able to watch it. And again, if you guys want to do the same, go over to my Twitter, and I welcome you guys to send me some movies that I would never have heard about, thought about, anything. My Discord is very much there. I'm going to drop it again. Here it is. Wow. The chat is popping. Pop a lock it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop. Okay, done. So that's great. Moving on to the third one. I saw Initiation, which is the one that I meant to say earlier, but I was excited about it. Yes. Initiation, you got a little peek at my conversation with John Berardo, who is a writer and the director, I believe producer as well, of the film. Isabella Gomez is in it. John Huertas from This Is Us is in it. I have to say, they have some of the best kills that I've ever seen. My thing with kills is that, one, they have to be earned, right? Two, they don't all have to be gory, but like, you want to see some stuff. Like, it can't just be like, they died off screen. I always hate that. So it was really cool to have them really pay attention to the kills. Also, another thing that matters is the lighting when it comes to that. And I think they did a great job. I really love how they did this. This movie, it says on IMDb that it's going to be released next year. So just kind of follow them on Instagram. I think it's Initiation Film. Again, you guys can watch that package again because it's here on this stream. And yeah, it's really cool. So it's very much like a college sorority, like fraternity thing, where it's like initiation, but it goes deeper than that because stuff happens, and it's about family. I would also say found family, but also like your own family and trying to protect you and all these things. And yeah, the idea that we have Latinx people in horror movies, and it's not like oh well, we're gonna kill them first, is always a bonus for me. So yay. Yeah, lots of that. So Screamfest goodies. Yes. If you don't see the kill, did it happen? If you don't see the kill, it didn't happen. I say. I mean, Sprinkles the Dragon Cat, yeah. I mean, it does happen, but it's like, it's not fulfilling for the viewer. And it doesn't need to mean that, you know, milk it like nobody's business, but just like give us a little something, you know? And also give the actors something to work with. I know that people sometimes are like, that's weird. Why would you care to see such gruesome deaths? And I'm like, these are actors. Like, I think of it that way. I would love to be given a scene that just makes me like die horribly, and just like I get to have fun with it. That sounds really nuts. Okay. Moving on to the last movie. Right? No. Yes. Black Box. Right? Okay, I didn't see any others. Yeah, okay. This was a packed show. I'm trying to get everything. Oh, Film Freak Kevin. So budgetary reasons or laziness. Sure, I feel like for kills to be good, you don't need to make it a whole thing. Like, as long as you show it, right? Just a little something. Someone could just get like a little package of like fake blood and then like a knife and then you know, that was cheap. That didn't really cost anything. So, do you guys like that? I did that for you. Moving on to Black Box. Black Box is the one that we saw on Prime that is free. Correct? I believe so. So Black Box feels, I've actually reacted to the trailer before. It's a Blumhouse. It's Blumhouse. And they've got 3 other movies. I believe The Lie is also out. And Evil Eye and Nocturne are coming out later. Don't quote me on that. This week? Woo! Okay. So I have seen Black Box. Black Box stars Felicia Rashad, which, woo, I love her so much. I accidentally got out of YouTube. Give me a second. Darn, that's not what I meant to do. Thanks for that, though. Black Box is a little Black Mirror-y. So if you guys aren't super into like gruesome, like horror-y, this definitely goes more into the sci-fi. Mamoudou Athie and Amanda Christine are also just pure perfection in this movie. Just wow. If you guys have ever seen Sorry for Your Loss on Facebook Watch with Elizabeth Olsen, he's her husband who died, and she, you know, sorry for your loss, like that's, yeah. Amanda Christine, I've actually never seen her in anything. Amanda Christine plays his daughter, and she brings such emotional depth to her character that I'm like, girl, how old are you? She's a kid. She is a kid, y'all. I don't know how old she is, but she's been doing this for a while. Her first commercial was at the age of 4. But yeah, okay, so this movie is very much like, it starts off with him, what's his name? He plays Nolan, that's right. He plays Nolan. So Nolan's the dad, and he has just lost his wife like 6 months before, and his daughter's very much like trying to take care of him because he has some Daniel Rodriguez. Thank you so much for that YouTube super chat donation. I really appreciate it. And heck yes, I'm gonna vote for Biden. Heck yes. Vote Blue 2020. If you guys have seen my Instagram, that should come to no surprise. I definitely am very, very adamant. Vote Biden. Period. Getting back to stuff. Yeah, what was I? Yeah, so he's very much, he's lost part of his memory. So everyone's like trying to watch out for him and kind of take care of him, but his daughter's basically the one at the forefront. And he goes into this research study to try and get his memory back. And stuff happens. What you think is real isn't, and everything isn't as it seems, and people aren't always who you think they are, and stuff goes down. It's really cool. I think you guys would really love it. And I know, because I talked about this on Power Up. You guys should watch that Power Up every Thursday at 4. Yes. And subscribe to Geek Bomb's YouTube channel. Some people were saying that the ratings were not great. You know what? I don't care. I don't care if the ratings are like, well, I didn't like it. It's like Get Out, but like not as good. Like, well, how about you don't compare movies, okay? Because just because it's something slightly similar doesn't mean you should compare it. And because it definitely goes way more sci-fi than Get Out does. Okay. Yes, power-ups, Rackin' 75. I like that you guys liked me fake dying on camera. That's fantastic. I think it's great. So, highly recommend you guys watch Black Box. And I'm curious to see The Lie. The Lie is also, I believe, maybe on Prime. It's another Blumhouse movie, and it stars Joey King. So, if Joey King's in it, I'm going to be like, what you got? You guys should watch The Act if you really want to watch something a little, way disturbing, actually, but real. So, another show that you guys should watch, I know we usually talk about movies, but another show that I really have been enjoying, and I'm so excited about that, is The Haunting of Bly Manor. I've only seen one episode, so please do not spoil it for don't spoil it for anyone in the chat anywhere, please. Yeah, I think it's great. Victoria Pedretti, did I make up her first name? It's Victoria. Yeah, okay. I love her so much. Sam on YouTube says, hate that every modern black horror movie gets compared to Get Out. Like, yes, that movie is amazing, but that's not the start and end of black horror cinema, you know? Exactly. It's like if we compared all teenage movies to each other, right? Like, they're not all the same. And also, I mean, like, I guess the only time that you can really compare movies would be and be like negative Nancy about it, and even then, like, don't be, is if it's a remake or if it's a sequel, because then you're like, oh, well, how does this add to the original story, blah blah blah. But other than that, like, just don't be a buttface about it. That's a good little line. You guys are welcome to use that for things. Kat says, we just finished Hill House the other night. Ooh, you guys, if you've never seen The Haunting of Hill House, like, watch it and take your time with it. Hellblazer 79, can we watch The Lost Boys on a stream since you haven't seen it? Maybe have a monthly movie watch. Hellblazer 79, are you in my brain? Are you in my brain? Because now is the perfect time for me to share the news that I wanted to share that I totally forgot to say last time. One of the things that I want to do for Halloween, which is 3 weeks away now, is have a live, like, watch party thing. Now, it will be only on Twitch because I know how to do that and it'll work. So unless I change my mind, I think it will just be on Twitch. It's very easy for anyone to join. Just twitch.tv and, like, get a thing, and you don't even need to spend money. It's super great. But yeah, they have a watch party totally set up. So I'm trying to figure out what movie. I honestly, I think The Lost Boys would be exciting, but I want to watch something a little bit more inclusive. So that's what I want to do. Wolf is the name. All white horror is The Shining. That's funny. That's funny. Sprinkles the Dragon Cat. Yeah, I've seen Blackula. I've talked about it before. I talked about it earlier in the thing, meaning the stream, today's stream. So yeah. Wolf is the name says, I love Blackula. Wait, someone's busy a certain day. Oh. Movie watch of Lawrence of Arabia. It's a lot. That's a long movie, and that's not horror. I don't think, but I definitely do want to do an inclusive horror movie. That's what I want to watch. And hey, if it goes well, then we might do a weekly one, and that would be great. Open to maybe only followers of Twitch or only subscribers. Yeah, subscribers. Yeah, that would be fun. Subscribers. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Film freak Kevin, you've seen Anna and the Apocalypse, Amy. Yeah. Sounds like a movie right up your alley. Yeah. I love it so much. I love those songs. Good morning. Feels different than before. Okay. I'm done. Hill House Manhunter. Yeah. All right, guys. I think today's show was a little bit longer, but I think that was okay because we showed up a bit. Again, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for joining in the chat. Thank you for being so kind to each other, for welcoming each other to our fun little community, film fam, horror hotties, whatever we want to call it. I think we'll just decide that later. Can subscribers get an Amy singing stream? Who knows? Ashtalon6023, oh, you missed it. You did miss it, but it's okay because it'll live here for a while. So feel free to just, like, have a nice little meal and watch us geek out about horror. And I did have a little package earlier today, Ashtalon. So yeah, remember, Screamfest Horror Film Festival in LA. Yeah, Film Freak Kevin, of course I remember the songs. I love those songs. Horror hotties we got, okay. Emerald Knight 17. Someone put Amy in a horror movie musical. Please. Speak it into existence, everyone. Horror movie musical. Just put it out there. And now also, we're going to end this on a nice little therapeutic note. Any goals or it's like Walter Mercado. Mucho amor. any goals, anything that you very much want to achieve in your life, if you're terrified by it or you're like, no, like it's pretty doable, I want you to just think about that and just like say it to yourself and be like, okay, that's gonna happen. Now manifest the crap out of that and be like, okay, it's out there, okay? So has everyone done that? Do it. I don't hear you. Everyone, if you're not doing this, it's not working. Everyone watching, including producers in the same room as me, do it. There you go. Okay, good. That's all I wanted. Okay, have a great weekend, everyone. Make sure to vote, wear your mask, and call out racists. Okay, bye. And bye for the other thing I think you forgot. I'm not sure.